That's what it was every week, banter and more.
It's a beautiful day for it. We're excited.
Welcome back to Location Football for this Saturday afternoon kickoff. This is the Meadowbank Stadium, home to the mighty Dorking Wanderers. They are trying to gain promotion out of the National League South, whilst today's opponent Slough are chilling in mid-table. It's the Wanderers versus the Rebels. There's plenty to get on with. Let's get a wriggle on, Scott. The club were formed in 1999 by Mark White and his pals. They started in the Crawley District League. They've won 12 promotions in 21 seasons, which is a British record. He's basically a real-life championship manager. Inside the Meadowbank Stadium, you have this, the main stand. Behind it is the spire of St Martin's Church, which overlooks the ground. We also have the family stand and 2 covered standing terraces. The changing rooms look a little bit like this, and that leads out to this immaculate 3G pitch. The total capacity is 3,000 with 522 available seats. No expense spared on that quality scoreboard. This is the home dugout where legendary gaffer Mark White will be parading up and down his technical areas. Let's get onto the dugout then. It is a white plastic framework with our perspex on the side and at the back, but they are covered in sponsorship. As for our substitutes, they will be sitting on this long wooden bench. As we step out into the technical area, well, it's 3G, so it always looks slick and proper. Now it's time for our manager cliche of the week. Now, if you played at home last week, the answer was Sam Allardyce. So this week, what we want to know is, which gaffer said this? Football is simple, but it's difficult to play simple. Don't forget to put your answers in the comments section below, and we'll see you in the next dugout. Quickfire facts. In 2018, the club made winning the Italian Premier League look easy by winning it by an astonishing 22 points. Quickfire facts. The club's record attendance actually came this season in the National League South when they hosted Maidstone. 2,898 Wanderers made their way to the Meadowbank that day to see their side win 1-0. The Dorking was a chunky breed of cockerel that the Romans bred back in the day for its meat. Weirdly, it also had 5 toes, which made it a very sought-after bird. As a result, it became the symbol of the town, and the council commissioned a sculpture on a roundabout made out of metal.
Mark White, owner, chairman, manager, Dorking Wanderers.
Mark, when you started this journey in 1999, did you ever think it would get this big?
Nah, not at all really, to be fair. Still pinch myself now, to be honest. There was years when I was just washing the kit, hanging it out, marking the pitch, dragging the nets over. We used to pay 50 quid to the council to rent the pitch and stuff like that. And yeah, we have just gone through the leagues and it is quite phenomenal. And I think a lot of people got behind it as well, you know. Along the way, they sort of like the story.
Has there been a highlight for you so far?
We've had like these little significant moments. We went to Stockport in the trophy 18 months ago, and in their programme it had 15 years ago today, and it had Stockport, Man City, and it had us in Division 4, the Crawley League. And yeah, like you see little things that happen. We beat them 4-0 that night, and on the way back on the bus, and I was sitting there like, that was a bit of a sort of wow.
The Bunch of Amateurs series is absolutely brilliant. You get a bit of stick from opposing fans. How much do you love the banter?
Yeah, I love it.
Hey? No, but I could afford it though, could you? Yeah, well, I washed them out, all them sort of jackets. Fuming, look, fuming.
You know, where we've come from in them leagues, it's bread and butter, you know, that's what it was every week, banter and more.
And on the pitch, what's your style of play?
We play 3-5-2, a footballing team, and we're pretty beautiful, to be fair. We play great football. A lot of people come to watch us for that reason. Yeah, we like to look good.
And if you could share the dugout with any manager, who would it be?
Oh, what a great question. I'm going to say probably Terry Venables. Yeah. What I liked about him was, you know, he'd do what he wanted, he picked who he wanted, he didn't try to keep people happy. People played for him. I remember the team he picked at Euro 96, and he'd have players there like Nicky Barmby, and these players, you'd think, why is he playing? But he just rated them and he played them, and that was it, and everyone got behind him, you know. So I like that sort of personality-wise.
Time for another pitch inspection. We are back on 3G, so that means one thing. It's time we put this surface to the test, starting with the ball bounce. What? Oh, get on that skill, by the way. Right, our second test is the rubber bits. As you know, when you're playing on 3G, you end up taking half the pitch home with you. So let's find out how much I'll be taking with me. Didn't think that was going to stop, Lavers. To be fair, that is a little bit, but to be fair, it's all back on the pitch now.
I'm Rich Phippen, I'm the director of Bunch of Amateurs.
Rich, how did it come about?
Used to work in TV, and when I went solo as a videographer, I had a camera and I was thinking, I want to do something in football, I want to film a documentary, so I was going to make a film, and I just started filming a club called Charlwood, because my mates were there, and then the YouTube channel took off, and yeah, here we are.
And what made you pick Dorking Wanderers?
Well, I was telling my barber, Brent Walsh, about what I was doing down at Charlwood, and he said he knew people at Dorking, and he told me about the club, and he said you should go and meet him. So I got introduced to Mark, and instantly knew that's a man I should keep filming. I got very, very lucky. The first two managers I picked to do this with have got huge personalities, and they are both exactly the same, whether they're on camera or off camera. It doesn't matter to them if the camera's on, and that's probably the dream, I think.
You should win that award for, what was it, Best YouTube? You should have won it.
No, we're up for it, but
Good.
we're up against some stiff competition.
You'll definitely win it though.
I hope so.
You get all the traction.
I hope so.
Good man,
Need your
Rich.
support though, mate.
Good man.
What's next?
I want to do 2 shows a week. I want to be able to go up north, and there's a lot of variety I want to add to the channel. I don't want to keep doing the same thing, but also a lot depends on what happens with Dorking. You know, if they stay in this division, if they go up a division, that could get complicated, who knows. I just know I want to keep doing this full time, and I've got to make sure I make enough money so that I can employ people, because my arm is beginning to hurt from carrying the camera.
Let's have a ganders at the home kit. It's inspired by Atletico Madrid's home jersey with the red and white stripe design. It has a rib knit neck, elasticated tape on the collar, and mesh inserts underneath the shoulders. Now this little beauty is the third strip. No excuse for a misplaced pass when you're wearing this bad boy. It also has the same features as the home kit. I think you'll agree these are 2 very striking kits.
Calum Best here, chairman of Dorking Wanderers ladies team. But today we're down at the men's game. I mean, these guys are killing it. They're on a great run. I think they had about a 13-game winning streak for a while. It could be a big season for them, you know? So I'm excited to be here. The crowds have been turning out massive. It's a beautiful day for it. We're excited. Dorking Wanderers till I die and all that. So let's have it.
How are the women's team getting on?
It's my first season here as chairman, and when I signed up for the role, I didn't really know what to expect, but I am fully submerged. It's an all-day, everyday thing, but I absolutely love it, you know? It's good times here. It's a great club, and I'm loving what I'm doing with the ladies, so.
And you love being on the touchline, don't you? When you come on Soccer AM, you're kicking and heading every ball, aren't you?
You would think a chairman role is like nothing to do with it, and I'm the loudest man on the pitch, and I'm sure I'm doing people's heads in, but I mean, I love football. I'm involved in it, and I don't want to be that guy in the background. I want to be involved. I try to build a rapport with this team when I came here, and I think they enjoy it. I enjoy it anyway.
Jimmy, how your season's going?
Yeah, good, enjoying it. How are you alright?
Yeah, not too bad. Where's that photograph we gave you?
That's at my mum's house in the living room. Every time I go in there, I wipe my little head. It's brilliant.
Love it. Have a good game, mate.
Yeah, cheers. Nice to see you, man.
Hi, I'm Louis, I'm the strength conditioning coach at Dorking. So I've just warmed the lads up. But to get them ready for the game, what I do is I take them through some joint mobility. So just to open them up, get them loose, get them mobile, go for a little bit of band work for some activation, and then we get them on the cones to get the heart rate up, get them moving, get them agile, and get them sharp before they go into the ball work.
How long should a warm-up usually take?
My piece is about 5 to 10 minutes, and then the ball work then carries it over to about half an hour.
Right, I'm in for a real treat today. I've got Dorking Wanderers Gourmet Burger. I've also got some chips, and they were some onion rings, but I've already eaten them, so I can't show you those. This set me back £3.50, and they chucked the chips in for free. Let's give it a go. Crunch. Pulsating. Tremendous.
Oh, God, that dropped short.